Are we ready to see the Red Arrows? Keep looking at the top of the tall tower. The smoke is coming on very shortly. The jets are in trim. The smoke systems are primed. Put your hands together as we welcome the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, the Red Arrows! Going up at 400 miles an hour, 4 times the force of gravity. You see the jets now collapse to around 6 feet apart as they reach a mile above the distant sky. Upside down now, they've slowed down to about 150 miles per hour at the top of the loop.
Oh no!
As the noses go through the horizon, they're pointing vertically downwards again. They're accelerating up through 200, 300, 400 miles per hour in 9 arrow formation. They'll twist this over the sea now. At the front of 9 Arrow is Red 1. He is squadron leader David Montenegro. It's Monty's 3rd and final year as the team leader of the Red Arrows. His background is as a Hawk flying instructor and Tornado F3 air defence pilot. He first joined the Red Arrows back in 2009 and left in 2011, having led the Synchro pair. In this left-hand turn now, you'll see Reds 4, 5, 8 and 9 have moved forward a beam. Reds 2 and 3, Reds 6 and 7 are tucked in behind. Again, the closest parts of these jets around 6 feet or 2 meters apart, with some more red, white and blue as they present Phoenix. On the leader's right wing is the first of our new pilots this year. He is Red 2, glider pilot Tony. Tony is a former Tornado GR4 pilot. He then moved on to be an instructor on the Hawk aircraft, but not this version of Hawk. He in fact taught on the Royal Air Force's newest advanced jet trainer, what we call the Hawk T Mark II, a much more modern training aircraft and more relevant to training our 4th and 5th generation fighter pilots. To the right now, a shape of an aircraft is formed, specifically a Spitfire. 3 smokes about to come on, ready for the Spitfire roll.
They're gonna roll. Roll.
Easy.
All 9 jets now going upside down at 2,500 feet at 400 miles per hour, silhouetting there the shape of the Spitfire against that high level cloud. We've introduced the Spitfire roll this year to celebrate the Royal Air Force's Battle of Britain Memorial flight and their 60th anniversary. You saw the flight performing with their Lancaster and Spitfire aircraft half an hour or so ago. The flight exists to commemorate all those who have lost their lives in service with the Royal Flying Corps or Royal Air Force since 1914. The flight's motto is "Lest we forget," arguably the most important motto of any military unit and must be remembered by all generations. On the leader's left wing is Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Dan Lowe's. He's a former Typhoon pilot. You saw that wonderful aircraft display earlier, and Dan became a weapons instructor on the Typhoon. Now, looking to the south, smoke is coming on. You will like this, ladies and gentlemen.
8, 9, 12,
This is Tornado. Reds 8 and 9 now with the coloured smoke on, rolling around the rest of the formation. Red 1's about to make it much harder for them. He enters a 3G left-hand turn with the other 6 pilots. 8 and 9 continue to roll around him. Smoke goes off in this left-hand turn. You'll now see Reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 move at the very back of the formation and being Red 7's aircraft. Reds 8 and 9 will tuck in behind, and they're about to form the shape of that fabulous feat of British aviation engineering excellence. Who remembers Concorde, ladies and gentlemen? We all love Concorde. We've talked about the best of British. 8 and 9 tucking in behind. The white smoke is on. Let's have a round of applause for Concorde! Bottom of the formation is Red 5. Now against the normal process we actually have a returning former RedArrows pilot to the team this year. Red 5 is Flight Lieutenant Chris Lyndon Smith. He started his career as a Tornado GR4 pilot and then became a walk flying instructor. He first joined the Red Arrows in 2011, leaving 2013 having led the synchro pair. Then he's been off flying this version of Warp with a unit that provides target training for frontline units. Over to the right now, our trademark shaping form, all 9 slopes about to come on as we fly the Diamond Water Clover.
These.
Again, pulling up at 400 miles per hour and 4G. Red 1 now twisting this loop in the Water Clover, our silhouetted trademark shape there at 6,000 feet. Now the nose is through the horizon again, accelerating as they go vertically downwards, and you can again see our trademark shape silhouetted against that high level cloud. Now that signifies the end of the first part of this Red Arrows display. Have we enjoyed it so far, everyone? Fantastic. Well, it's about to get even better as we split into smaller sections of between 2 and 7 aircraft with a much more dynamic maneuvering. Looking over to the front left now, you're about to see a big T-shape being formed. That T-shape is known as Dagger. At the front of Dagger are Reds 1 to 5. They're known as Enid, after Enid Blyton's famous line. And at the back in the straight line are Reds 6, 7, 8 and 9. Their collective name as a formation is Jippo, and that was the nickname of the gentleman who first led the Blackpool aircraft when the Red Arrows started flying 9-ship displays officially back in 1968. So now, about to roll out directly towards us, you're going to have Enid at the top and Jippo at the bottom. Rolling out now around 3 miles away, flying now at 400 miles per hour. It's definitely time to get your cameras ready. The white smoke comes on. We're about to start the second part of our display with the detonator. Enid, break, go, says Red 1. They fan out at the top. Now, keep your eyes on Jippo. With his smoke changing from blue to white on the right-hand side, here's Red 6. He is the leader of the synchro pair. Right up at Tom Mould. Tom's in his 3rd and final year as a Red Arrows pilot. His background is a Takano instructor and Typhoon pilot, where he secured the skies of the UK and the Falkland Islands. So that's Tom on the right with the smoke on. He is followed by Red 8. Looking to the left with the smoke on is Red 7, chased down by Red 9. They're now descending to just 100 feet. Their closing speed is now 820 miles per hour. Ready for the Jippo pass! Turn, says Red 6, they go to full power, keeping the smoke on. They're turning away from us now, pulling 6G, or 6 times the force of gravity. Everything in these pilots' bodies is now 6 times heavier, including their blood, which wants to go from their brains to their feet and make them pass out. They're now working hard, fighting the G-force as they fly the Cyclone. Once again, the synchro pair will cross out the front of what we call the slingshot. Now you need to look to your right-hand side to find Enid. Enid's smoke comes on as the 5 ship to the right. Get down, says Red 1. The wings of Enid drop down now to form an inverted V-shape. Looking over to the left, coming past the pier now is Red 9. He's about to fly through the middle of this V in what we call the goose. Climbing very steeply to the right with a couple of twinkle rolls there is Red 9. He is Flight Lieutenant Emmett Fox. He's actually from New Zealand, but he moved to the UK in 2002 to join the Royal Air Force. and became a qualified flying instructor on the Tucano and also a Tornado GR4 pilot. Emmett's third and final year in the team. Now, look straight ahead, pulling up at 500 miles per hour and 5G are the synchro pair. At 7,000 feet, on comes the smoke. We are drawing a huge heart here in the skies above Blackpool. Keep looking to the top right of the heart. We'll soon see the third gen approaching. This will be Red 8. Here comes Red 8, full power, smoke's about to come on, drawing a spear through the heart. Red 8 is right up with Mike Bowden, he's in his third year in the team, a former Hawk instructor, Harrier John 9 pilot, and Tornado GR4 pilots. Ladies and gentlemen, Red 6, 7 and 8 with their heart and spear! Now, I just had a chat earlier on, his name is Simon Etheridge, and he would like to dedicate that to his wife Charlene. They are celebrating their first wedding anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. So Charlene, that one's for you from Simon. Left and right again for the synchro pair, currently flying at 1,000 feet. They're dropping down now to just 100 feet again, each pilot using the throttle to bring the jets up to around 400 miles an hour apiece. And they're going to fly the opposition barrel roll.
This is a good one, Joel.
Now look over to the front left, 45 degrees to find Enid. Enid line astern goes as Red 1, the white smoke is on, they drop down to be stacked top to bottom, Red 1 to 5. Red 1 enters a left-hand turn, the following pilots use their feet now, inputting a lot of rudder to swing the jets out like a pendulum in line astern. Normally we fly our formations with odd-numbered pilots on the left and even-numbered pilots on the right. In this case, it's the other way round. Reds 2 and 4 on the left, Reds 3 and 5 on the right, but they want to switch back to their normal sides by doing this in the slalom. Now back in their comfort zones, 2 and 4 on the right, 3 and 5 on the left. Red 1 calls power, squeezing the throttle forward to bring more thrust out of the engine and tightening the turns around 4G. It's just called Red on go. The pilots reach up and right with their right arms operating the red smoke buttons as they present a formation called Battle. Rolling out to our front right, we need to bring our eyes further right now to find the 4 jets of Jippo. Jippo roll go for the Hurricane. Reds 8 and 9 there rolling around the synchro pad, who are rolling inverted and upright in different stages during that Hurricane manoeuvre. Now look, front right 45 degrees to find Enid. Enid now in a shape called Leader's Benefit. They're about to draw a red, white and blue snake-like shape of smoke in the sky now as they fly the Python. On the far right of that Python shape is Red 4. He is Flight Lieutenant Matt Masters. It's Matt's second year in the team. He is a former Tucano flying instructor and Tornado F3 pilot. More recently, he's been flying this version of Hawk, also on number 100 Squadron, providing target training for frontline aircraft. It's also his birthday today, ladies and gentlemen. So let's have a huge round of applause for a happy birthday to Red 4! Thank you very much. Now, let's straight ahead to find Jippo. 8 and 9 with the coloured smoke rolling around the synchro pair. They then perform their own rolls. Get ready for the Jippo break. Go! smoke changing from blue to white from the left-hand side is Red 7. Synchro number 2, flight attendant Cy Taylor. Cy is a former Tornado GR4 pilot, but then he crossed over to the Typhoon course, that Eurofighter Typhoon you saw displaying earlier, where he spent a number of tours on the front line, eventually becoming a flying instructor, teaching new Typhoon pilots. So, Cy on the left, Tom on the right, back to 100 feet, they're going to fly the double roll. Full go, full power, coloured smoke, 6G, 20 degrees nose up, upside down at 300 feet, back to 100 feet, ready for the cross. Synchro finishing those double rolls left and right. Now look to the left to find Enid.
In between merry-go-round.
The inside pilots pitch up to the outside as they fly the rollbacks. Symmetrical, colourful rollbacks entering a left-hand turn to our right. We now need to look left and right again for the synchro pair and their final manoeuvre. This time, Red 6 comes from the left and Red 7 from the right. Here they are with their white smoke on, closing now at 800 miles per hour. They're going to cross 3 times in opposing 360-degree 6G turns. This is the carousel.
This is the smelly
Again, full power, colour smoke, 6G. Remember, the pilots are working hard, trying not to black out under 6 times the force of gravity. We wear special inflating trousers around our legs to help prevent that blood going to our feet. Crossing 3 times, they swap their smoke colour. Coming round the front, they'll switch back to white smoke. And now, everybody here at the seafront in Blackpool, put your hands together for the synchro pair! Now look straight ahead. Once again, Enid has been joined by Reds 8 and 9 for the displays finale. On comes the white smoke, 7 headlights pointing towards us. One rolling, says Red 1, he puts his red smoke on. He pitches up to draw the mathematical symbol for infinity around the rest of the formation. This is the infinity break. You have been watching the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. One rolls out from the inverted. At Blackpool Airport, service ready for us.